So, ladies with gentlemen, this is my alter ego. Anita Maxwell. Ja, nee, Digga, also for real crazy, wie Thirsty Drake, also was für ein, wie lang der Joke schon in der Community inzwischen geht, Digga. Und dass er dann sowas noch abzieht, meine Fresse. Ja. Das wird ja ein langer Abend. Demnach macht es mir auch mal ein bisschen comfy. Zwar nicht ganz so sassy wie Drake, aber ich bemühe mich. Der letzte unter einem Be Real von einer Person aus meiner Schule. Geisteskrank, die Person macht so vorm Spiegel, dann so mit der Cam. Den da. Oder und jemand schreibt drunter, sassy as fuck. Oh, mein Vater. Oh.
Was bist du denn?
Ich hock mich hin.
Was?
Was ist los?
Warum, was? Stepperst du da oben rum?
Tu ich gar nicht.
Was soll das sonst sein?
Ja, keine Ahnung. Was meinst du?
Dieses komische Geräusch hier.
Ich weiß echt nicht, was du meinst. Könnte vielleicht mein Stuhl sein, aber... Ja. Keine Ahnung. Alrighty. So. Ziel für jetzt ist es genau eine Stunde lang komplett durchzumachen. Webuhr.de. Früher hatte ich hier immer eine Stoppuhr. Oh, die geht aber inzwischen auch schon ein bisschen länger. Ich hatte mal eine, die noch viel länger ging. Timer, Reset. Das Problem ist jetzt, wenn man Factory Reset am PC macht, dann wird das ganze Ding halt geresettet. Situations lead to sweet salvation. So.
And there's like nothing sketchy about it. That's gonna be the best place you can be in. And lastly, number 10 is you need a product that isn't seasonal. This is like the most important thing, because if your product is, let's say, hazardous XYZ, or someone choked on it and they can sue you, or something, supplements or anything.
Hä?
Have a product that you usually would.
Fuck.
Seasonal. This is like
Patience lead to sweet salvation. So.
and there's like nothing sketchy about it. That's gonna be the best place you can be in. And lastly, number 10.
57.
It's revenue and make these good long-term decisions. XYZ or someone choked on it and it fits in your hand, and is you need a product that isn't seasonal. This is like the most important thing, because if your product is, let's say, only sold in winter, in summer you're just fucked. Like you're literally just gonna get 50% of the sales that you usually would. And yes, winter will be amazing, Q4, all these good things, but it's like you don't want inconsistent income like that. You can't build a brand. You can't consistently reinvest revenue and make these good long-term decisions on a brand that's constantly fluctuating in the amount of money that it makes with its profit margins and just with its revenue in general. So you need a product that no matter what time of year it is, it's always going to sell the exact same. That's going to really give you the stability you need to to build your skyscraper, especially when you're new to this. Like maybe you could get into running seasonal products once you really know what you're doing, but I just don't recommend it. So another thing that I want to go over is hiring your product. So I read.
Warum bin ich denn so? Hier ist langweilig, mir ist langweilig, mit dem Auto rumfahren.
Read this in some sort of marketing book. I want to say it was Blue.
Kann ich hier Custom Sounds einstellen?
Ocean Strategies, but I don't think it was. I think it was something else. Your book. I want to say it was Blue Ocean Strategies, but I don't think it was. I think it was something else. Your product is essentially an employee that your customer hires. This is the best way you can think of your product. So let's say that family that just had their first child, they're the employer and they have a product or they have a position they're trying to hire for, and your product is interviewing to solve that problem, if that makes sense. I know I didn't explain that the best, but they're looking to hire your product to solve their problem. And if they think another product or another service or something else will solve their problem better, then they're going to go with that. And there's a really good example of how many different things can solve different. Problems that you never would really think of. And a good example is, let's say someone has the problem of they're trying to cook eggs in the morning, but the eggs are sticking to the pan. They have a ton of different products they could hire to solve their problem. They could get a non-stick pan, they could get butter or cooking oil or spray, or they could eat out, or they could hire a chef, or they could fast and do intermittent fasting and not eat breakfast. So there's a lot of different potential things someone could be looking for as the solution to their problem. And so the best thing you can do is convince them that your product is the right solution by addressing these other solutions and explaining why these ones are bad and why yours is good. So just a little marketing psychology, little side note right there. To give you guys a little bit more context and a little bit of a deeper understanding on everything that I'm talking about, I want to address a couple other stores that I like. Okay guys, so I quickly want to revisit Golf Daddy. These guys are, like I said, just absolutely killing it with their content, with everything they do. I wanted to talk about how they had a winning product, or they have a winning product, and how they're expanding. So this is called niche expansion. I don't know if that's the actual term, that's just what I'm saying. It's really important to get your foothold within a certain industry with your winning product and then expand into other products within that space and get people to be repeat purchasers. So what these guys did really well, and I don't know exactly how well it's working for them, they have the Divot Daddy standard, which was like their drop shipping version. Then they made a custom really nice one called the Divot Daddy Pro. So that's where they went from drop shipping into like the wholesale inventory customized product route. Then they said, hey, we need to get repeat purchasers. We need to have people that constantly keep buying things from us. And that's where they went for their Twilight Ball, which I'm honestly assuming they just went to Alibaba, looked up glow-in-the-dark golf ball, found the best manufacturer and said, hey, can you put our brand name on it? This is the packaging we want. So super simple, super easy there. It'll be interesting to see what other products they come out with. I believe that's all they have right now. Hit their shop now button. Oh, they have custom golf maps. Interesting. What is this? Is it of different courses?
Wieder so respektlos.
Oh, so they'll make...
Seit 2 Minuten auf zugestellt, seit 5 Minuten online.
That's actually really cool. Interesting. So I don't know if this is print on demand or not. You can quickly go look up print on demand. It's basically just where a company will print any design on a stock product for you and you can drop ship it. So this is cool because you can, if you have your favorite course, like maybe you went to Hawaii and you golfed there and it was such a cool experience, as a gift, someone could get you this blanket has that exact golf course mapped out on it. So very, very interesting product there. That is not something I would have expected. And there's a framed version. Super, super interesting. I wonder how well this is doing. That'd be a little bit harder to make content around, but that's smart. Like, this is a good golf gift. Like, someone that's like a big golf nerd would love that. So it just shows they're being unique. They're expanding. They have this brand personality, and you can just feel and see the things that they're doing, and it's done at a very high quality level. They're throwing so much money back into this brand and really just making it amazing. It's simple. It's to the point. You know what you're getting, you know it's high quality, and these guys just crush it. So next, I wanted to go over this brand called Warmies. I just found them. They just seem to be crushing it. So they have products that are in like the warm and cozy space, like boots, slippers, neck wraps, eye masks, hot pack, heat pads, and they're all very brand.
Sieht schon eigentlich brutal gut aus. Ich meine, fett wie Scheiße. Und die Locken carryen halt. So. Bro, Digga, das ist ja so geil, Junge. Was ist denn los mit dir? Situations lead to sweet salvations.
They have that like fuzzy, cozy, warm feeling, and they have like a bunch of stuffed animals. And it's like, how much does a stuffed animal really cost? But when it's marketed this well and the brand is created this high quality, it's hard to really argue. And I guarantee that they're making millions in sales each month. And it's just a really simple product. Like, there's nothing special about this stuff. It's literally just stuffed animals. But their branding is so good, and they've expanded into a huge niche of warm products. But I bet they just got started with a couple stuffed animals. They probably got started with like these first 4 and just expanded into other ones, and then said, oh, we can do boots and slippers. And
Hä? Oder meinst du? Jetzt von was für eine Arbeit redest du?
okay, we can just have the whole like warm and cozy space as our niche. So this is their form of niche expansion. Nobody starts a brand and invests $200,000-$300,000 in all these variants, getting everything in stock and fast shipping. The best thing you can do is start with drop shipping, test out a couple things, and build it out based on success. So you're not risking anything. So this was another brand I just wanted to talk about quick because I think that they're crushing it. Their brand emotion, the storytelling, and the overall feeling that they give. Like, this is the type of stuffed animal you'd get for your...
Bruder, was babbelst du, Digga? Ich hab grad von Schule gebabbelt. Und wie kommst du jetzt auf Edeka? Hä? Ich hab so auf den Move gemacht, dass so in Schule so uns untereinander versuchen zu Lach zu bringen. Ach so, ach so, ach so. Ach so, du meinst wegen dem Geld. Ja, einfach so aus Joke. Das war nicht ernst gemeint mit dem Zehner. Oh, Verlierer muss Zehner geben. Ja, Entschuldigung, dass er ein paar Mal die Woche in Edeka ist und das sowieso auf dem Klo chillt. Ich will ja nichts sagen. Natürlich ist es Arbeit, aber. Ja, Bruder, wie weit bist du eigentlich mit dem Video? Wie weit bist du, Digga? Lass jetzt schon mal Call. Oder was ist los mit dir? Schreib Bumboklat. Was postet Kanye da? No pants this year. Bro, Kanye, Bruder, ist alles gut. Drop the album, not the pants. Digga, er postet halben Porno. Heute schon Be Real? Ah ja, ich hab ja gemacht. Es war ja wieder crazy disrespectful, als genau dann Be Real kam, als ich gepennt hab. Was macht Kanye da für crazy shit? Digga. Das ist eine ChatGPT-Entschuldigung auf Hebräisch. Ja, okay, bei David kracht's, bei dem sind gerade Gäste. Crazy shit, Digga. Drop the album, not the pants. Ist auch crazy lustiger Satz, Digga. Jeanette. Wer ist das? Ah. Yeah, he's made. I wonder what technology will be like. Was technology was which is have. Ja, ja, ganz fresh.
First kid, and they know that. Juniors, warmies, like, or what is it? My first warm.
Oh. David ruft an. C'est typisch. So, David ist auf jeden Fall sehr, sehr positiv geflasht von diesem Video. Ja. Ich hab einen, alles gut. Oh Mann. Jetzt muss ich doch noch meinen Stuhl wechseln. Meine Güte. Krass, dass Miliz aber mir auf die Eins setzt. Obwohl ich so viel snappe. Was halt crazy ist, die ist die ganze Nacht online bis um 4 Uhr. Lässt mich schon immer auf Delivered für Stunden. Ich schaff den ganzen Tag nicht. Was macht man denn nachts die ganze Zeit? Dass ich mir überhaupt den Kopf darüber mache, ist schon scheiße. Es gibt mir immer so ein Gefühl von, als würde ich gerade böse einen Schlag in den Bauch abbekommen haben, wenn jemand sowas mit mir macht. Da habe ich so aus Joke gefragt, was machst du eigentlich die ganze Nacht, wenn du die ganze Zeit online bist? Sie so einfach so, warum stalkst du mich? Ich verstehe es einfach nicht. Ich meine, ich würde so einen Kack niemals abziehen, aber I guess, wenn sie denkt, dass das Richtige ist, dann soll sie das doch ruhig machen. Einfach schade, damit es mich getroffen hat. Wirklich. Und ich glaube, ab einem gewissen Punkt ist es auch einfach besser, ohne diese Menschen zu leben. An den Sekunde. I guess if you were to think of it as a betrayal of someone, I guess I don't know what that particularly says about your body. Or your mind. Ganz kurz. Boah. Das Design ist auch einfach assi unsmooth. Und wie contactet man dazu, damit es ja eine Manufaktur? Also, wie genau soll man das denn bitte sehr machen? Vor allem denen dann sagen, ja, mach daraus bitte so und so, damit das zu der und der Person passt. So, wie? Wie kommt man dazu? Guck mal, allein hier diesen Shit, Digga. Wie du alles filtern kannst. Das ist crazy. Ja, warum sind heute keine Sau auf Snapchat? Ist wahrscheinlich sowieso um Welten besser, aber ich mache jetzt auch mal ein bisschen Flugmodus rein. Also einfach jetzt schon über das bisschen Video hier für dicke Infos bekommen habe, ist crazy. Eigentlich ist nicht zu schlimm, aber exactly. Ich hoffe, dass das Shopify-Tutorial selbst, wie man das Ganze erstellt, dass das Ganze gut ist. Ich hoffe, der macht es überhaupt. Ja, ab hier. Ja, hier macht er gerade Design. glaube, ich schreibe lieber mit Word in Office mit. Weil da kannst du auch Bilder hinzufügen, machen einfach Screenshots, dann noch dick rein. Let me just register. AK Admin Login. Okay, der Account ist gesperrt. Haben mich anscheinend so versucht falsch anzumelden.
Is it the specific demographic? Like maybe you have an apartment that's like only for younger people or only for older people, so people feel like they fit in with their community. Or maybe you have a certain architecture or a certain design element within your place that makes it feel like Tulum, or it makes it feel like Bali or something, so people really like that. Like, why are people coming? Why are they staying? What amenities do they like? What do they like and dislike? What's the location of our apartment complex? How do we get people interested? Just get that idea in your head and let it kind of take root, because that will really help you understand the brand that you're making and help you think of how you can improve it and get people that want to stay there longer. So this video was supposed to be just about products, but we kind of went a little bit everywhere. I hope you understand the 10-point blueprint. I hope you really understand the next level of thinking of where we're going. We're going to get into everything, branding, all that fun stuff.
Pushy Kuratz. Lutsch mein Schwanz. Schwanzlutschen. Pussy Kuratsch. Pussy mi Kuratsch. Nice.
We're going to get into how to find a winning product, which will be the next video of me actually doing live product research with you guys. And I will tell you, like, if a product's really good, I'll say, like, this is good. Like, go for it. Go try it. Just keep in mind, a lot of people are probably going to do it. So it might a little saturated. People might be running the same ads to very similar websites. So keep it in mind. But I am trying to give you guys anything and everything that you need to succeed. So I hope you learned a lot in this video. For your action steps, make sure you are very familiar with this 10-point blueprint so you can apply it and answer all these questions. Make sure you're also familiar with those questions that I said at the end, so you can ask these questions and cross-reference this blueprint when you're testing a product. When you're researching a product, when you're thinking, is this product good? You can reference the blueprint, reference those questions, and really get a good understanding if this product is worth your time or not. Next, please go into the community group and make a post talking about your journey so far. Relate with the other students, answer some people's questions, but only if you know what you're talking about and you're 100% sure that your answer is correct. The last thing we want to do is answer people's questions and give them misinformation or something that's going to guide them down the wrong path. But ultimately, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next video doing live product research with you guys. Peace. Alrighty boys, welcome into the next video. This is how to find a winning product, and this one is going to be theoretic. So I'm basically going to go over a explanation of what to do, and then in the next video we will be actually doing it with you. So this is kind of like your college level bullshit theoretical class where you just learn the principles of it, and then we'll get into actually doing it in the next one. So in this one, guys, I want to be quick and to the point and give you guys everything you need so when we're actually doing the product research, you can really understand what's going on. And there's basically 5 elements when it comes to doing product research, and the best thing is going to be a mix of all of these 5 elements. Now, there's 3 direct strategies. The first strategy with product research is called the reverse method, and this one is my absolute favorite. This is what I do. Any product that I have found that's done good is through the reverse method. This is especially true for TikTok and Facebook. Like, the reverse method is absolutely flawless. It's the best. It gives you the highest level of certainty with your product's ability to work and scale. And it gives you just a ton of security. It lets you know that the product that you're putting all this effort into is actually worth your time based on other people and their results with it. So the reverse method is my absolute favorite. Next, we have the supply and demand method.
Supply and demand method. Supply and demand method.
Where you basically search up trends, you search up different topics or things that are going on and try to match that demand with supply. So that one is good. A lot of people do it. And this is more for like your trendy route and seasonal stuff and things along those lines, which you can do. You can crush it. Like, if you know winter's coming up, we have all these different seasons you can take advantage of. You can do some supply and demand research and make a couple $100,000 in a month off a really successful store. You just have to understand it's not going to last. So the supply and demand method can work really good, but it's more situational. It's not as long term because demand. Always changes, and I don't know, it's not my favorite, but it's strong and it has a place for sure. Next, we have the AAA method, which is Amazon, Alibaba, and AliExpress, and scouring those. Those websites. And then the 2 other elements are like properly knowing how to utilize Google Shopping.
Was heißt das?
As well as checking out affiliates. and I don't really see people talking about that last one too much, but all of these methods are extremely good, and don't worry, we are going to get to them in the next video of me fully executing everything, showing all of the different methods and how to mix and mash them and utilize the strengths of each one to really understand the full scope of what you're doing. How good is this product? Testing it through all of these different methods and really like meshing it with the blueprint, seeing how that pans out, thinking of the long-term vision and really the strengths of each one to really understand the full scope of what you're doing. How good is this product? Testing it through all of these different methods and really like meshing it with the blueprint, seeing how that pans out, thinking of the long-term vision and really understanding like, okay, this product is killer. It has that big potential for
Also sich for real klar machen, wie das Produkt der Zukunft von einem verwendet werden soll. Ja, was ich auch mal ganz machen würde, ist ganz kurz mal hier auf meine Streams gehen. Mal Streams von vor ein paar Jahren angucken. Älteste. Vor 2 Jahren, I guess, das war 2021, also eigentlich 3 Jahre her.
Also sich bei Hitze verformen und sind aus nicht vernetzten Makromolekylen.
Habe ich einfach fucking gelernt. Älteste. Einfach mal wie ich aussah, reicht schon.
Hier in diesem Bereich sollte ich es lassen. Der Kontrast ist auf 0, das finde ich gut. Die Helligkeit soll hier ungefähr sein. Dafür sollte hier der Haken
Hinten
raus sein. Okay, dann wenn ihr es sagt.
Ja, diese Sachen, ach du Scheiße. Wie ich mich doch geändert habe. Locken sind besser geworden. Zimmer ist besser geworden. Ich selbst bin. Ich selbst.
branding. I know what influencers I could do. I can check the research of people that are selling it now, seeing how good it's going. Product research is very open-ended. It's open to interpretation, and in the end of the day, you never really know how good something's going to do off the rip unless you're doing the reverse method, and that's why this method's so good. And to briefly explain it before we dive into it, the reverse method is sitting on these social media platforms and studying the ads that you see. So sitting on Facebook and liking all the ads, so it keeps feeding you more ads, and it keeps feeding you more ads based on the things you like. So you go to the websites, you study them out, you see what works, what doesn't work, you see these different strategies. And within me spending like 20 minutes on Facebook, I got probably 20 websites that I know are doing 6 figures a month or more. So I can extrapolate that information, build out my blueprint, and all I really have to do is outperform them. All I have to do is make a cooler video ad or a cooler picture ad or a better website that's more focused on a niche community. It's more direct, and it's just overall better. It sells more emotion, and that's not really hard to do because a lot of these drop shippers are getting information from shitty gurus, and it's just not panning out. They're not really doing branding. They're not really doing storytelling, and they just suck. Their advertising methods are not that good, and it's pretty easy to outperform people. So that's why I really love the reverse method. So I will sit on TikTok and Facebook a good amount of my day studying ads and literally just seeing, okay, how many likes does this ad have? And since I've been media buying and using ads and purchasing ads on Facebook and TikTok for years and years, I can understand based on how much views or how much likes something has, how much it's getting in sales. And it's a method that I'll show you guys, I'll teach you guys, but and literally just seeing, okay, how many likes does this ad have? And since I've been media buying and using ads and purchasing ads on Facebook and TikTok for years and years, I can understand based on how much views or how much likes something has, how much it's getting in sales. And it's a method that I'll show you guys, I'll teach you guys, but the reverse method is the absolute best because you can see, okay, this person is selling this product right now. I can see their ad. They paid for me to see their ad. And usually if an ad's not working, someone's going to turn it off. So if something has a huge amount of likes or views or comments or shares or whatever it is, you can be sure that they're making money or else they would have turned it off. And depending on how many likes, if there's 1 million likes, then this ad has been running for a very long time. It's very profitable, and that's not even an assumption. That is just pure fact, because no one is going to be wasting thousands and thousands of dollars to get those 1 million likes on something that's not making them money. So reverse method is absolutely amazing, but you do have to pair it with the supply and demand method, with the AAA method. You have to cross-reference on Google Shopping. You have to go check affiliates. You have to go do all these things to really, really get the full scope of understanding of your product before you make a website, before you dive into it, right? So I will go over how to find these winning ads, best practices, and all that stuff to show you guys how to do it, and I will be doing that in the next video. I'll be showing you guys what to look for. The biggest thing is like studying hooks, making sure you understand like, okay, this video ad is clearly good, has a lot of likes, has a lot of comments, interaction. Now, why is it good? What hooked me in? Is it the image? Is it the first 3 seconds of the video? Understanding hooks is the biggest thing, because that is like the door to your skyscraper. So the first 3 seconds is everything when it comes to video ads, and when it comes to like picture ads on Facebook and stuff like that. The image is the door to the business. If the image isn't good, if people don't really care, they're not interested, then that door didn't open for them. It didn't lead them into the coolest skyscraper in the world where they can kind of move in and become a customer, right? So video ads are really, really important, and I will go in depth on showing you how to study them, extrapolating what's good and what's bad. Again, we already covered this in the last one, but it's really important to just have a big picture mindset, to really be thinking out like, what are the influencers? What would like email campaigns look like? What would SMS campaigns look like? How would a YouTube video look for this product, for this brand that I would build? Who's the demographic? All that stuff you really need to be thinking huge, because we want to execute huge, and we'll only go as far as our plans are set out to. Now, I do want to talk about mindset, and I'll talk about it in the next video as well, but I can't tell you guys how important mindset is. I'm sure you've seen this image. It's kind of like the gambler's addiction put into an image, but it's so true within this space. We are essentially like in Minecraft, sitting and trying to mine for diamonds forever. And if you know the level that diamonds are, I think it's like you go to bedrock and go up from like 8 steps to like 16 steps, and that's the range where diamonds are or some shit. But if you know these details, if you know these ways to find diamonds, then truthfully the best thing you could do is to be sitting down there and mining for diamonds, to be sitting on TikTok, to be sitting on Facebook and searching for these diamonds. Because when you find something that's absolutely crushing it, it is worth essentially like an endless amount of money. There's not really a ceiling, because if you found Udi or you found BlendJet and you did those products and you scaled them up to that level, these are companies worth hundreds of millions. So it's really hard to put a amount of money tied to what you can do if you find a winning product, if you turn it into an amazing brand and scale.
Brutal ist halt, wir sind hier in Europa. Amerikanische Länder haben viel mehr Sachen. In Deutschland hier eine neue Marke, einen neuen Namen für sich zu machen, wird natürlich erstmal ein bisschen schwieriger sein. Aber wenn es dann da ist, dann seid ihr mit Sicherheit die Einzigen hier. Was crazy ist.
Scale it to the moon. So it's really important to have your mindset really.
Ganz offen und ehrlich, Chat, da mache ich auch kein Hehl draus. Es könnte schon passieren, nicht mehr unbedingt dieses Jahr, aber es könnte schon passieren nächstes Jahr, dass Onkel Monte auch Twitch verlassen wird.
Really strong, because it is going to be discouraging. You're
leads to one I don't truly understand. I don't see the point in doing a drug that makes you
Lazy.
calm down. I can get tired by myself. I can just work my
You're going to be going through ads and searching for days and sometimes just finding a bunch of shit and not really feeling any like resonance with the products you're seeing. Like, I can't picture a brand. I don't know if this is like me, because in the end of the day, like, you want to create a brand that is a representation of you and it speaks to you, so you can speak to the customers because you are in alignment with the brand. So that's something that I definitely recommend. And it can be hard. It can be super discouraging looking through products all day, getting stuck in the unconscious wave of TikTok or Facebook and forgetting to do product research and just sitting and looking at hot girls on TikTok or looking at stupid shit and wasting your time. Because in the end of the day, that's what those algorithms are made to do. They're made to make you an unconscious zombie. And hopefully we are going to be getting away from being unconscious zombies and utilizing this platform to really live the life we want to live, right? So it's important to be extremely disciplined and resilient with your mindset, not letting fear or doubt creep in. Really hold yourself strong and keep mining, keep going until you find that thing. And when you find products that you think are strong, you can definitely send them to me for review or to the student success manager. You will have to do that at your own regard. I am not in the business of stealing products. I have plenty of things to work on myself, and the last thing I want to do is inhibit a student's success. So you have absolutely no worries with that. But let's say we're on a live Q&A and you share your product. I obviously can't hold the other students to ensure that they won't.
Ich verstehe diesen ernsten Look nicht. So, Entschuldigung, dass ich jetzt mich wieder ablenken lassen habe, aber ich verstehe eine Sache nicht. Wenn manche Personen wirklich nur Snaps von sich schicken, wenn die sich gerade mal gut aussehen fühlen. So, ich meine, ich persönlich finde ich zum Beispiel immer gut aussehen. So. Respektloses Licht in diesem Dreckszimmer hier, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Aber eigentlich würde ich jetzt offline gehen, weil jetzt wird es wieder so spät. Ich war jetzt auch wieder eine Stunde, anderthalb live. Ich habe heute insgesamt, ich muss gerade mal gucken, live 6 Stunden, 1 Stunde, 2, 3 Stunden lang gestreamt, so. Ich meine, davon war ich vielleicht 1,5 Stunden aktiv am Zuhören, aber eigentlich müssten wir weitermachen, aber ich kann mich gerade einfach nicht konzentrieren. Obwohl, scheiß drauf, come on. Ja, wir machen das jetzt.
Steal your product. I hope we can create an environment here where everyone is very open and friendly and respectful of each other, where we don't do that. But if you're open to it, you can send in support tickets. You can reach out in whatever way you can find to get a product to me, and I will try to do a review for you guys to give you thoughts on it. And I think that's probably like one of the best things we could do in the live Q&As is go over your guys' product, talk about why it's good, why it isn't. Yeah, we definitely just need a very high level of respect if we're doing that. And to touch in the potential of finding a winning product, which I kind of already did, but like, I just want you guys to know it takes one video ad or one picture ad or stumbling across one advertisement that's really doing good to completely change your life. I'm not even kidding. Seeing one video ad could potentially retire your parents. Like, it's literally that possible. It's that real. Because we can't put a ceiling on how far this could potentially go if we properly execute a brand. And we have to be the type of person who can execute on that, right? Like, some idiot could stumble across the biggest opportunity in the world, but if he's not leveled up enough, he's not going to go anywhere with that opportunity. So the biggest thing we can do is level up our character in the game. Level up our frequency, feel worthy of these products, feel worthy of finding a winning ad, the biggest opportunity in the world, but if he's not leveled up enough, he's not going to go anywhere with that opportunity. So the biggest thing we can do is level up our character in the game, level up our frequency, feel worthy of these products, feel worthy of finding a winning ad, and it will come to you. That's just how the universe works. If you read the book The Kabbalion, if you go rewatch the first module, that is quite literally how this universe works. It's laws of nature that you can't refute. So keep a very high level frequency, feel worthy, feel excited, go sit in front of your vision board, go sit and meditate, do your daily journal affirmations right before you jump into your product research, because being at a high frequency is quite literally going to be giving you gravity and having winning products flow to you. I'm not even kidding. This is how the universe functions. So that's one of the biggest hacks I can give you, because if you're in a high frequency, your eyes, your mind are working at a higher level to see the possibilities. God or the universe might send an opportunity your way, but if you're not a high frequency, if you're a low level character, you can't see it. You don't understand it.
I guess
I definitely want to leave you guys with that. When you're doing this product research, keep a high level frequency. Lastly, the big one, the ugly one, legal research. We have to make sure that this product that we want to jump into, with products, we need to understand that it's not patented. That's the biggest thing. If someone has like a design patent or you...
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, das ist ganz, ganz wichtig.
use of function patent or something along those lines with the product, then we can't use it. So I will go into all the legal issues, how to do like legal research to the best extent I can share with you. I'm not a legal tax advisor or financial advisor or any of these things. So I'm just sharing what I do personally. There is always a level of risk with anything you do in life. So I can't be held responsible for any risk, but I do want to teach you guys the best I can to my knowledge of how to make sure a product is safe. And we'll basically be utilizing Google Shopping and I think it's USPTO to check trademarks, copyrights, all that stuff. But a really big thing is making sure that the product you're
Deep Nude. What the fuck? Ich weiß ja, woher das kommt, aber... ist halt hier Skate.
You're jumping into isn't patented, because there was a product I wanted to test and I looked up and there was a design patent on it. So if I would have sold that, I would have spent all this money and time creating a infrastructure, creating a skyscraper, setting my foundation, doing all these works just to get a cease and desist letter and potentially even a lawsuit. So it's just horrible. We really need to make sure we're doing our legal research, and I will show that in future videos for sure. But yeah, the main thing is making sure your product isn't patented, and then making sure the brands that are selling it aren't trademarking any elements. When it comes to like you naming your brand or you naming the product, we need to make sure there's no copyrights, trademarks, anything like that on the product as well, or on the brand that's selling it. All right, guys, this is Jordan from the future, and I just found something that I wanted to include in the course of how to find winning products. This is a very good solution that basically helps you vet if the store that you're looking into, the product you're looking into, is actually worth your time. It's worth the opportunity to go from this 0 to 7-figure framework. Is it worth building this skyscraper out of, really investing your time, and does it have that long-term potential? And this website is called ShopHunter.io. So here it is. I believe
Paproby paproby czagę, paproby nie te nada.
believe you can get signed up for free. I haven't really used it.
ShopHunter.io.
I just came across it, but it's really good to understand the brands that are running, how much sales are they getting each month, each week, and you can really understand all of their data, what products are selling the best. And this is an absolute no-brainer, amazing tool that we absolutely have to use in our process of trying to figure out what product, what brand we are looking to build. So let's go through the process real quick. We can just hit sign up here. Okay, so super easy sign-in process. Basically, all you have to do is put in the info and then they send you a confirmation email. Super easy.
Okay. Sign up. Aha. Ehrenlos. Dann kann ich mehr Element untersuchen. Damn. Okay. Doch, es ist nur unter meinen ganzen Adblockern. Type Text, oder ich mein Passwort sehen kann. Login. Incorrect username. Hä? Create new account. Check your email. Hä? Remember me when I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Da 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 da. This is the song that doesn't end. It goes on and on, my friend. If you start to sing. Boah, Digga, what? Woher kommt der Shit jetzt aus dem Kopf raus? This is the song that doesn't end.
Song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and I know.
Ah, das ist die. Ich folge der sogar noch von damals. Live forever just because. It's the song that doesn't end.
Remember that song at the end of Lamb?
Wild Kai Cenat in Rainbow Six Siege, currently sneaking around the map, crouching at the bottom of the stairwell, sees the camera. Well done from Kai Cenat. Now Kai, looking nervous as ever, is spinning in circles. He's at the top of the staircase. He doesn't know why Jinxie knows. Kai Cenat currently shitting on his underpants. He's very scared, very nervous. Okay, Kai Cenat going dead silent. He's playing for $5,000 right now. Kai Cenat still shitting bricks. He is now going to start running around. Okay, Kai Cenat getting a little bit active here. He's at the top of the staircase now. He's got a minute on the clock. He's going to have to make a play soon here. Okay. Kai Cenat going dead silent. He's definitely locked in right now. He's now still at the top of the stairwell. He doesn't know why Jinxie knows. Maybe Kai Cenat will find out. As we remember, Jinxie can't shoot a bullet in this game. Those were the rules both players agreed upon. Kai got 37 seconds on the clock. He's now going to try to plant the diffuser. Jinxie's going to stop him in his tracks. Now Kai Cenat is pissing his pants. He doesn't know what just happened to him. Very confused, very scared, very nervous. Kai Cenat going to try to look for Jinxie. Doesn't know what's going on. Kai going to stop pushing up. He's going to go for another plan. No, he's not. All right. Kai Cenat currently at level 1. And Jinxie going to deny the plan. Kai's in all sorts of trouble. He's got to plant the diffuser. And Jinxie wins the round.
You're out of time.
Kai Cenat, welcome to Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Okay. Twice the best FPS in the world. I don't have to shoot a bullet to win, Kai. I don't. I just gotta use my ability, Kai. No. Wild.
And I can't even get my fingers go that fast. What should I do with this info? Oh god, it's lucky I'm single. Wait, I'm goated. Oh, you're a... I don't even know what to tell. Like, I honestly just wanna...
Easy. So, and let's quickly go over all of the assets we get from this. So you can go to the Explore. And I guess it's just showing recent.
5 Euro, nein.
The added products. Then we have top performers, where we can see top stores and view these different brands and kind of see like,
Ja, toll. Ich muss jetzt offline gehen, for real jetzt. Ich will mir diese Scheiße nicht anhören gerade. Ja, war overall so okay der Tag. Speichern. Buchhaltung. Speichern. Ja. Und Blueprint speichern. So, habt einen schönen Abend, ihr alle.